Yay. Hi guys. I'm waiting for the stream to start. I clicked start, so it should be starting now. Let me make sure it is. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, yay. It's like, oh, what happened? It's so small on YouTube. Let me double check my stream. I don't know why it was tiny on YouTube for a second, but hopefully it will fix itself. So yeah, today I'm going to be teaching Katseye Touch. Um, This is like a really trendy dance right now, and a lot of people already know it. Oh, let me cover this. It's like my water and makeup and stuff. But this is a really trendy dance. A lot of people already know it, but like I posted a poll and a lot of people want to learn it. So, yeah, I'll be teaching. I have no idea what's going on. One of my streaming sources right now, but going to post another one in the chat because, yeah. So, for this dance class, just like with all of my other classes, it's going to be like first, I'm going to do a warm up. Then I'm going to teach the dance. Then after that, um, we're going to take a water break. Then after the break, I'm going to review the dance. And then when I review the dance, I kind of just teach it like faster. So that's for like people who come kind of late to the class, or if anyone stays and they want to review it. Then we can talk a little bit and then I'll end the stream. So I only stream for like an hour. Yeah. So just to review, we're going to do warm up and then I'll teach the dance pretty slowly. Then I'm going to review it or take a water break and then review. And then the stream will be over. Um, yeah. I don't know how to fix this, but I want to just keep going. So let's just hope for the best. And I hope that you guys can follow along. I don't know what's going on. Let me see one more. Let me check one more time. What time is it? Yeah, as long as I start by like 11:10, then it should be fine. But let me see what's going on here. Give me 1 second, guys. Ooh, low. Whatever. We're just going to do our best. Definitely because I'm like streaming on multiple places right now, but I'll figure that out another day. Anyway, so for now, oh, I don't know if I said, but we can't practice this with music because of a lot of copyright. So I'm going to be mostly like counting and probably like singing the song with questionable, inaccurate lyrics, even though the song is in English. Like, and I've heard it so many times, but I feel like I still just make up my own lyrics. So yeah, let's stretch. So I would like us to stretch our whole body and like especially our back, just because there's like if you've seen the choreo, then you know there's like bending over, bending to the sides. So yeah, let's start with our upper body and by rolling your neck around. You'll warm up for about like 5 minutes or so. Um, if you feel like you need to warm up longer, then obviously you can, because it's better to feel like your body's prepared to move instead of like dancing and feeling really stiff and then pulling a muscle or something. Okay, let's roll our shoulders back. And then forward. Bring your arms up and around. An opposite way. I have a cat, so she might be joining us because she likes when I'm filming videos. So bring your left hand up and then stretch across, and then make sure you feel like a really good stretch on your back. But like, do this safely. Don't pull any muscles. Do what feels comfortable, but still feels like a stretch. And then cross. And down. Come to center. And up. And then let's do the opposite way. Right hand up and across. Then lean in. Then come down. Come to center and hold it center for a little bit. Come up. Let's stretch our hips a little bit because we do like kind of move them a little bit in this dance. So move your hips right and left, left and right. My joints crack a lot, so if you happen to hear cracking, that's what's happening. But hi everyone, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. So come forward and back. Something's going on with my stream right now, and I don't know how to fix it, so I'm gonna just keep going and figure it out before the next class. So if you can follow along, just do your best. And bring your hips around, circle to the right. And around, circle left. Yeah. Let's stretch our quads. So lift your leg up and hold your foot. So you should feel this stretch right on your quad. And you can hold something if you need to balance. Switch legs. So when I live stream, I go through the stretches like a little bit faster than usual. When I'm actually stretching before I dance, I actually like stretch for like kind of a long time. Yeah. Up your leg. Bring your right leg back. And lean forward. So this will stretch your calf. Straighten out your front leg. And then come down. You'll feel the stretch on your hamstrings. Like I say, with any stretch, just make sure you just go far enough that you feel like a gentle pull. You shouldn't be in pain, and you don't need to. We're not stretching to build flexibility. We're just stretching to warm up and wake up our muscles. So you don't need to push yourself too hard. Well, I guess all stretches do build flexibility, but like we're not like hardcore flexibility training right now. So don't do too much. Switch legs. We'll put your left leg behind you. Make sure your right leg in front of you is bent so that you can feel the calf stretch. Yeah. Straighten out your front leg and then lean forward. So you should feel the stretch on your hamstring. For anyone just joining the stream, I think there's a problem with the video dimensions right now, but I don't know how to fix it, so I'm just going to finish the stream and figure it out later. So I hope that you can still see enough to see as I'm teaching the dance. Let's just hope. If not, I'll just teach it again if it's like really not working. So do whatever else you need to feel like you need to warm up your body. I like to roll my joints gently, like my wrist and then also my ankles, just because like common injury, actually like in a lot of sports and dancing in general, common injury is like usually around this area, like your legs and ankles, joints and stuff. So that's why I like try to make sure it's warmed up. Yeah. Switch. Up to you, whatever you need to do. So I also have water by me, so make sure you guys also have water. I have the microphone right by my throat too. So if I'm drinking and you hear me gulping, I'm so sorry. Like some people, they get irritated when they can hear people drink and chew. So I'm sorry if you can hear it in the stream. Yeah. So like I said, today's class, I'll be teaching Katseye, touch. A lot of people, you must have seen a lot of people covering this by now, you guys. So like a lot of people, you definitely have like a vague idea of the dance, but I'll be teaching the dance twice during this class. So the first time I'll go through the moves more slowly. The second time is mostly a review. So we can't practice with music. So I'll be teaching with counts and then like lyrics that may or may not actually be the lyrics. But if you know the song, you have an idea of what it's supposed to be. Okay, so before the first count of the song, I'll count down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll be following Yunche on this part. So on 5, you lift your arms up to your waist. And then I think on 7 or 8, you bring your hands up. So this is like the key point of the dance, like your thumb and then your pinky finger are sticking out, and then they're basically switching and touching each other. So when you start doing this dance, you want like I always have ribbons on my right hand. So your right hand is the one where your palm is facing forward, and then your left hand is facing in. So that's like when you're starting, and then you switch. So switch, 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 switch. And this is like a really important part of the dance. If you see people cover it, you know this part, because that's like the easiest part. But anyways, so we're going to come up here on 5 and then prep for the chorus. And that's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So then just like the move that I was just showing you, you're going to be switch, 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 switch. And so with the lyrics, if you guys know the song, they're saying like touch, 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 touch. Yeah. And then with your hips, you're going to be moving your hips. Like the same time that your hands switch, your hips will be moving left, right, left, right, left. And you can take like tiny baby steps if you want to. So left, right, left, right, left. Yeah. Left, right, left, right, left. And that's on touch, 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 touch. This part is so cute. Like, I love this. I know we just started dance, but it's like really cute. And so the next part is saying thought about you. So your hands are pointing, your hands are up and pointing at your head. And then thought. So you step out with your right leg and then you're like bending over and then you straighten up, slightly straighten up. They're still like slightly leaning at this part. So it's touch, 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 touch. And you step out on thought about you. Yeah. So thought, you're down, about you, come up. Wait, about you. Yeah. And then your hands, you're going to make like a circle. So your hands could come up and down. So up, around, down. So at the same time, when they're like up, around, and down, you're going to lean forward. So that's why we like kind of stretch our back too. So lean forward, and then your hands are flat and arms are straight down. Let me move over a little bit more so you guys can see me. Yeah. So from here, touch, 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 and then about you, way too much. Yeah. So when we're down here, you're going to be like lifting. So your right leg, you can be bringing it up and dropping it down. You know what I mean? Like gently bring it, not like this high, but just to show you what I mean, like bring it up and dropping. Or you can lift your heel. So keep your toes on the ground, lift your heel, and then drop it. So it gives that look of, let me move this so that maybe you can see my skirt better with my hair. But yeah, when you lift your heel, it like gives the effect of you like dropping your waist and your butt. So while you're doing that, on the drop, 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 drop. So you drop, and your left hand comes up by your cheek, and then you can switch your hands. Yeah, so left hand up and switch. And that's the same time that you're doing the tap with your heel. So 6, 7, 8, 1. Actually, let me count that 8 count. Yeah, let me count that 8 count. Let's start from here and here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, touch, 2, 3. Oh, that is not the count, actually. Hold on, it's 1, hold on. I'll count it on the and count. I think that's how I practice it. So we're here on 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. And just to finish that 8 count, we end here on 7. You can come in on 8. So when you come in, you're going to balance your weight on your left leg, and you can just bring your right leg in, and then your hands are fists. Your right hand will come in front of you. Then shift to the right, and then you're going to prepare like the touch part again. But this time when we do this part, you're going to be facing 45 as we prep for it. So after thought about you way too much, you come in, and then prep for the next part. Let's count that 2 times together, because I think I went over that part a little bit fast. So let's start from the very beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Let's count one more time for anyone just joining the stream. I'll be teaching this dance twice during this live stream. So I'm going to teach it, and then we're going to take a water break, and then I'll review. So let's count again from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Yeah, so that's that part. How are you guys feeling about it so far? I hope that it's okay. Someone asked how long I've been dancing. That's kind of a story. Maybe I'll talk about the story another day. But technically, I've been dancing for basically like 20 years now. So touch, 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 touch. Thought about you way too much. Ha, da, da, da. So now that we're here at 45 degrees and we're slightly facing our right, you're going to do the same touch thing, but it's just at an angle this time. So you touch, 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 touch. So if you can't see, I'm just facing that side and I'm just doing this thing again. But just instead of doing it forward, just facing the side. Touch, 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 touch. Then from here, your hands will curl and then you face front. So touch, 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 curl, face the front. Then we're going to jump up. Also, my microphone like hates when I jump, so I'm so sorry if it makes an annoying noise. But we jump slightly to the right, and then you point up when you jump, and then you can like kind of bend your knees a little, poke your butt out a little, and then tilt your head to the right a little bit. Yeah, so that's jump out, and then bring your hand in, and then you're going to jump the same way but opposite side, and your hands will come down. And then bring it in again. And then on the third jump, you jump, and then you're just facing forward. And this time your hands are like making the rock. So it's just the touch, but then they say like something about your love. So I guess they're just adding the L to the touch. So that's why it's like a rock, like a fake rock symbol. Yeah, so. Yeah, okay, so let me end that 8 count and then we can review it. So hands are up like this. And like I said, the rock, and then your index fingers are out for now, but then you're actually going to curl them in. Yeah. And then you're going to bring your hands around for the next part, which is touch, touch, touch. Some people, when they're doing this dance alone, they like to touch their cheek on the touch because Katseye, like the members are like touching each other's cheek. It's just up to you if you want to come around here and touch, 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 or you want to come around to your face and touch, touch, touch. So, but anyways, let's review those moves from here. So we're here and we go touch, 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 curl your hands in, jump, hands in, jump, hands in, jump forward with the rock side, and then curl your index finger in, and then bring your hands around to prep for the next move. Let's review one more time. So we're on touch. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Let me do it one more time with counts, and then I'll connect those 2 8 counts from the beginning before I finish the last 2 8 counts. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and touch. Yeah, so let's count from the beginning too. So, oh yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we're gonna do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Yeah, let's count it again because I still think I went too fast, but I don't know. Let's just try. So from here and here, the very beginning. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on a second. I was turning my volume down because I just realized like there might have been an echo. So yeah, hopefully there's no echo. Okay, let's count again from the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Yeah, so the next part is slightly repetitive, but also there's some different parts. So it is easier from here. So from here, they say touch, 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 touch again. So just it's the same thing, but instead of like touching your pinky with your index finger, you're just like I guess like doing like a gentle touch to the person next to you or to yourself. And your hips are still going left, right, left, right, left. So that's touch, 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 touch. And I think they say thought about you again here. So once again, we're going to step out with our right leg, point at yourself, and then straighten up. And then the next part also repeats. So your hand comes around and down, and then you do the heel lift thing with bring your head down and then switch again. The next part is slightly different. So for here, you're going to bring your right leg in and your right hand is in front of you. But instead of doing the usual thing that we do where we move to the right, you're just going to switch arms. So from here, thought about you way too much, much, much. You come in and switch. Yeah. So let's review from here, just so that we can like get used to doing that section together. So from 5, 6, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and let's do that 8 count together one more time. From 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1. So 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and yeah. So 7 and 8, or whatever I counted when I was going through it. So last 8 count, we're almost there, the last 8 count. So for this part, you're going to like bring both hands behind you. And I think they actually like touch wrists, but I think I'm like not flexible enough to do that. So if you can't do it, just like swing both hands behind you and then come forward. So for this first half of the section, your hands are in fists. So behind you, forward, and then bring your hands up. And for this part, your elbows will be out. Then you can drop your elbows, bring them in. And then that's like a really loud cicada or something. I don't know. Hopefully you guys don't hear that. But back, forward, up, and then bring your elbows in. And then from here, you're going to be pointing. So you're going to point. And when you point, you like kind of make a circle around your ears and then come up. Yeah, so just to review that 4 count, after we bring our leg in here and then switch, you go back, front, up, elbows in, curl, up. Yeah. And then this part is easy because it's the same thing we did before. So you jump out and you just open your arms up, bring them in, jump, bring your arms down, bring them in, and then jump forward again, bring your index finger in, and then for the last 8 count, you just touch. And that touch is your left hand curling in to touch. Yeah, so congrats. You guys learned the whole dance. So let's review that last 8 count together from starting here. This is 6, 7. We bring it in, switch, hit back, forward, up, in, curl your hands up, and you jump, in, down, in, jump, bring your finger in, and touch. So with counts, this is on 1. So let's start there. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, hold on a second. 3. I think I count on the and. Yeah, I think I've been counting on the and, so I'll try to keep it consistent and do that. So let's do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Yeah, I'll count one more time and then let's connect. Let's like slowly start to backtrack and then connect everything together. So from da 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 and 1 and. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Yeah. Congrats. Good job, guys. Okay, let's do it from this part. From touch, 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 which is halfway through the chorus. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and touch. Yes. So, you know what? Let's just do it from the beginning with slow counts. Yeah. Let's try from the beginning with slow counts. If you sing the song in your head, if you know it, the dance will make sense. Trust me. But I think for me, it's easier to just do it with counts. So I'll do it with slow counts and then I'll speed it up to match closer to the tempo of the song. So remember from the beginning, we're here on 5 and then 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and touch. Yes, you guys did it. Okay, I'm going to do it again from the beginning, but I'm going to count it a little bit faster. It won't be the accurate tempo of the song, but it will be like just faster so that we can pick up the pace. For anyone joining late, I'm just teaching with counts and sometimes lyrics just because I can't play music because of copyright. So if you know the song, just try to like imagine it in your head as I'm counting it. Or you can also like practice with the mirror dance video, like side by side too. So from 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and touch. Oh, yeah, that's a lot to count. So let's do it one more time, and then we can take a water break, and then I'll review the dance. So one more time, the counts from the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Yes. So that's the whole the whole chorus. You guys got it. So let's take a water break. Maybe like a 5-minute water break or something like that. Yeah. Let's go with that. 5 minutes. Yeah. So for anyone just joining the stream, I only stream for an hour. I teach the dance and then we take a water break and then I'll reteach it again. The second time that I teach is mostly for review, so it will be a little bit faster. If you're joining late, just make sure you warm up your body, especially your back, your joints, or anywhere else that you need to warm up before you start dancing. Or some people like to do, like sometimes I might do the dance really gently to actually like warm up. And then I stretch and then like I do the dance like more full out. So it's up to you. So I hope everyone's day is going well right now. You guys have anything to say? Otherwise, I'll just keep talking about anything. So I was supposed to see Katseye at KCON LA when I went. But KCON is like, there's a lot of events going on at the same time. So like I was at a random play dance and I think I was just having too much fun. So I didn't want to go. So I missed the pre-show at KCON concerts. You know what I mean? Like they like there's a concert, but they have like a pre-show, and Katseye was at the pre-show, so I missed seeing them. But hopefully they're gonna be at KCON like again, because I think that I'll be going pretty frequently, pretty often. I don't know. Let's just hope that I get to see them again. If you guys have a bias at Katseye, then you should share that. Or to be a little bit more juicy, if you guys watch Popstar Academy, the docuseries that just came out, let me know if someone that you liked, at least based on the show Dream Academy and the docuseries, if there was someone that you liked who didn't get into the group, you know? Yeah, a lot of members that I liked actually got in. Like when we were voting, um, the people I was voting for, my top two was always Megan and Manon, and then for my third vote, I was rotating between Laura and Ezreela, and sometimes Sophia. I think we had like 5 or 6 days that we could vote, so I think I voted Sophia twice. No, I voted Sophia once, and then Laura twice, and then I voted Ezreela twice. It depends. I forgot how many days we had to vote, but it was something like that. But it was I always voted like Megan and Manon, and then like now that I'm watching the docu series, like after I watched it, I realized I was like, oh, I guess Megan was like obviously getting in. But while I was watching the show and then like on Twitter seeing everyone talking about it, I feel like I never saw people voting for her. So I was stressed because I was like, there's no like to me, she's like, I mean, I see in the series now she's like rank one, the judges like overall skill based scoring. She's rank one. I guess I missed that while watching because I didn't really watch the show. I just watched the performances, but I felt like no one liked her and she wasn't getting votes and the judges didn't like her and she just felt invisible to me on the show. And I'm just like, she's a star. I don't know how you guys don't see this. She was my favorite. But yeah, so I do a break for like 2 more minutes and then I will teach the dance again because I need water. Yeah, 2 more minutes break. So make sure you get some water if you need it, and then I'll teach again. But yeah, seriously, guys, you got to tell me who is your favorite member, please. Oh, please, no echo. Sorry about that. But yeah. To be honest, some people they might not even have a favorite member because some people might just found out about Katseye like with this song. But yeah, I really liked the whole group. At first, I didn't really care for Daniela, but like I think it's not that I didn't like her, but it's just that there was like the final 10. To be honest, like even just all the girls in general, they were just all really good. So it was just hard to pick who would be my ideal lineup. All I knew was that I wanted Megan and Manon in the group, and I was like, okay, as long as they're in, I'll accept whatever lineup you give me. Because the other girls, like Emily, was really good. So like even if I'm not voting for her, if she gets in, I wouldn't be mad because I like her. Okay, let's come back and start to review the dance. So, um, oh, I forgot to say, since I live stream a lot, like don't forget to follow my channels because I'll probably be live streaming a dance class at least once a month, but I'm trying to aim for 2 to 3 times a month. So I'll just teach whatever is new and out or whatever is trending, or sometimes I leave like I just ask people like, oh, which dance do you want to learn? So I'll just see what's popular based off of that. Yeah, definitely follow or subscribe. Yeah. So um, I'll start to review the dance, and the review when I teach it, I go much faster than the first time that I taught it. So for this review, we're going to start from right before the touch, 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 touch part, which is the key point of the dance, and it's just your pinky and your index finger just switching between two hands and touching each other. So we're going to come up here on 8. Hands are in fists at your waist, and then prep for the main part of the choreography. So this is on 5, 6, 7. And then when we do the switching for touch, 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 your hips will be moving left, right, left, right, left. Yeah. And the next part, when they say thought about you, I think that's what the lyric is. Their hands are pointing at their head, and then you step out, and then you tilt your body, then straighten up. So touch, 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 thought about you. Then your hands will come around and you drop down. So for this part, your heel is lifting and dropping. You can also lift your whole leg and drop it, but it's basically just to lift this side of your body. And then you drop, drop, touch. Your left hand comes up, touches yourself, and then switch. The switch is only for a moment because then you're going to bring your right leg in and your right hand will come in front of you before you switch and then prep for the next part. So let's review those moves from here. And then here it's touch, 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 and then thought about you, around, much, much, touch, and switch. Then you come in and rotate to 45. So from here, we're going to do the touch again, but we're just slightly facing the right. So touch, 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 touch. And then your hands will make like a I guess it's like a circle, or you're just basically rotating your wrist and then you're facing forward. Yeah, so touch, 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 touch. Rotate your wrist, face forward. And then from here, you're going to jump, jump, and then your hands will point up. Your butt is poking out right and your head is slightly tilted right. Bring your hands in, jump, bring your hands down, and now this time your butt is to the left and your head is to the left. And then bring it up and in. And then the third jump, you're facing forward. And then you're making like rock, which to me, I think they're doing like the touch symbol and then plus like a L shape because it's when they say something about love. Then you bring your index finger down and then bring your hand around. For the next part, we just touch, touch. So let's review that second 8 count from here. So from here, it's remember touch, 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 touch. Curl your hands in and then jump in, jump in, jump, finger in, and then around. Some people, when they do this next part, they just leave their hand out like this for touch, touch, touch. Some people, they just touch their own cheek on touch, touch, touch. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So we curl here and then they say touch again. So your hips are going to move left, right, left, right, left again. Yeah, the second half is easier because there's a lot of repetitive motions. So touch, 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 touch. And so I think they say thought about you again. So we once again do this motion, step out, thought about you. Bring your hands around again, come down, and then you're going to tap your heel, much, 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 much. So much, 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 much. And then you come in again. So when you come in, keep your weight mostly on your left foot, and then you're going to bring your right leg in, right hand is crossing. So this part is slightly different. So this time you're going to just switch your hands. Yeah, so you come in and then switch. So let's review from here, I think. Yeah. So from here, it's touch, 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 touch. Thought about you way too much, 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 much. Then come in and switch. Yeah. So for the last 8 count, you're going to hit behind you. So both hands come behind you. I think they do touch each other. I'm just not flexible enough to do that. So touch behind you, come forward, keep your hands in fists and bring them up. And then you can drop your elbows. Then your hands will point. So they point and circle around your face, come up. And the last 5 count is repeating. So you jump, bring it in, jump, bring it in, jump, curl your index finger in, and touch. And that's the end. So let's review from here. So we did much, 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 much. Bring your right hand in and switch. And then bring your hands behind you, in front of you, up, elbows in, and then your fingers out. You circle your face, come up, out, in, jump, index finger comes in, and touch. Yay. So that was a really fast review. So for anyone just joining, I hope it was easy to keep up. If not, I don't know. Sorry. So let's review all those moves from the beginning and then I'll count it. So from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and touch, 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 touch. Thought about you around much, 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 much. Come in and touch, 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 touch. Curl your hands in and jump in, jump in, jump, finger around, touch, 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 touch. Thought about you way too much, 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 much. Come in and switch, back, front, up, elbows in, curl up, and jump in, jump in, jump. Bring your finger in and touch. Yes, that's the whole dance, guys. Don't forget to practice with music since I'm not playing music because I'm not trying to get like a copyright strike going on on my page right now. So, you know the song, just sing along with the movements and it makes sense. I'll review one more time. This time I'll do it with counts. I'll do the counts kind of fast. So, from here and here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and touch. Yes. You guys did it. You guys did it. Make sure you record yourself doing this dance and upload it too, because that's how we make Katseye more famous, by uploading dance covers. Okay, so let me count one more time and then we can talk for a little bit before I end the stream. So from here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and touch. Yeah, that's the whole thing. So we did it, guys. Good job, good job, good job. Yeah, I'll keep this up so that you can review it if you want to. Don't forget that after I end the stream, that make sure you practice it with music. So you can go on YouTube and just look up like a mirrored tutorial. Probably Black Cat has one, who's like the mirrored dance video person is Black Cat. But if you guys have any questions or comments, then yeah, just let me know in the chat. Just let me know. But thanks so much for coming, everyone. I think this class was really fun, except for like, I don't know, some minor problems, but hopefully it won't be a problem next time I stream. So I might have to practice a little bit to make sure that won't be an issue later. I can probably reteach this next week too, because I think people really like this song and really like this dance. So I might do like a repeat class, or like I think a few people wanted me to do Lisa's song again, New Woman. I think some people asked me to teach it again, which I can do because I really like that song. I like both songs. To be honest, maybe I could do both classes in one day, but I don't know. But yeah, you guys have anything? I don't know. Any comments? We can talk about Katseye too, but I will keep the stream on for like 4 more minutes because I just like to do the whole time. Or if you guys need me to review any moves too, there might be a little bit of a delay, like in the chat compared to the stream, but if you guys need me to review any moves, because maybe some moves get confusing too. Da 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 da. This is really cute. Like I highly recommend that you guys post a dance cover of this dance. I don't know, it's cute, it's fun, and then it's trendy. Me personally, I feel like I don't get tired of seeing people cover dances just because everyone always like adds their own flavor to routines. So that's why I'm like, yeah, definitely upload a cover. It's fun watching people dance and it's fun dancing and performing. Yeah, so I might stream this again. I might stream it again next week because I like this dance and it's cute and it's fun and it's easy. And I like Katseye, so I'm going to help promote them more. I still need to buy their album, though. I haven't ordered it. They have 2 versions of their album. Well, I don't really know if the albums actually have different content in it, but at least the case is different. So I want both versions because I have like a whole K-pop album set up, and I want it to say like Katseye on the side. That's how they get you, but I don't care because it works and it looks cute. It looks good. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm dehydrated. But good job, guys. Good job, guys. It's a good class. I hope that you guys are able to learn. I don't know. I think like the dimensions or something on the video might look kind of wonky or not. I have no idea. But I hope that it still looks good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming and learning with me and joining me on this stream. I will be teaching more classes, definitely. Thanks so much. I appreciate the support. I will definitely be teaching more classes. So you can check out like any of my social media pages. I usually have them linked like everywhere on my account so you can find them. And then like I have like different, yeah, just different pages so you can check it out. Thanks so much for coming. I will be teaching again. Don't worry. Just track my page and then you'll see my classes. So thanks for coming, guys. Bye bye.